Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I want to show you a quick, simple, easy dessert that you can have put together in no time. You only need a few simple ingredients. If you've got some strawberries, blackberries, even blueberries, and some heavy whipping cream, you've got this dessert. I saw this several years ago. I don't remember where. I can't even remember what it's called. I'm just calling it delicious. I'm using strawberries, and if my memory serves me right, the recipe I saw or the video I saw was using blackberries. Any berry would be delicious. So, but what I'm going to do, I have some fresh strawberries. Y'all get you some strawberries while you can. They're in right now. I've made some strawberry jam. I think I hope you've seen that video. And they're delicious. So I'm going to get these cored. I'm just taking my knife, my little paring knife, and going right down the center of that strawberry and pulling the leaves out and that little core. If you've got a raspberry, I said raspberry, strawberry core, use that. If you don't, a knife works beautifully. I don't have one. I just use my knife. Now, I have got a beautiful, beautiful strawberry there that I just sliced, and I want to set this aside. I'm going to use that as garnish. See how I sliced it? And then that looked like a little heart. I'll give that to Pop Jones and tell him I love him. So what I want to do, though, is I want to get these cut up. I'm going to cut them small, and then I'm going to take my blending fork, I think, and I'm going to come back and kind of mush them up a little bit. But first, I want to get them all chopped up. And I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to get them in my bowl here, and I'm going to put some sugar on them. And I know all of you, most of you have done that, so I don't have to tell you what to do. Just put them in your bowl, sprinkle as much sugar as you want. And it will, what they call, macerate them, and it breaks them down. And it brings out all those delicious juices from these strawberries, which we want. We're going to be using it. So give me a minute, and I'm going to finish getting these chopped up. I'm going to get some sugar on them, and I'm going to get them set aside, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I got all of our strawberries cut up. I just cut them out real small, and I put a couple of tablespoons or so of sugar, granulated sugar, over them, and stirred them up real good. And I've got those sitting in the refrigerator. It will not take long for that sugar to start breaking down those strawberries, and they're going to give us all their good strawberry juice because we're going to need it. And they're going to be delicious. But while we're waiting on that, we're going to go ahead and make our whipped cream. So it's just popping. So I don't want to make a whole lot of these. So I've got 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to pour this right in my bowl. Yum! I love heavy whipping cream. I don't put milk and such in my coffee, but when I have a flavored coffee, I want heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I think powdered sugar does better in whipping cream, and it's not grainy. If I were to use regular granulated sugar, and if I don't get it all mixed in there and let it melt, so to speak, it's grainy. So that's why I like powdered sugar. But I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. I didn't add vanilla to my strawberries, but I want to add a little bit to my, if I can get it open, a little bit to my whipped cream. And I'm going to put about a teaspoon. And y'all know I love this vanilla bean paste, and it is so good. Please invest in a good vanilla. You don't have to use the brand I do, but if you'll get a good vanilla, real vanilla, not imitation, it will make all the difference in the world in your baked goods, desserts like this, and you'll be so happy you did. You don't use a lot at a time. I've had this little bottle, and you see me cook with it, and I'm probably using a teaspoon. There's few recipes that I make where I'll use a tablespoon. All right, so I'm going to get this cranked up, get this cream whipped, and I'm going to come back, and then we're going to finish this dessert up, okay? Okay, so we're back. I've had these sitting in the refrigerator, and I've had them in there for a little while, but I got busy doing something. So, but they don't really take long to start breaking down those strawberries for that sugar in it, like I told you. And we've got some nice juice down in there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm taking my fork, my blending fork here, and I'm just mashing the strawberries some. I just kind of want to break them down a little more, and they're in nice, soft chunks. Now I'm not going to thoroughly mash them all up because I don't want it all mushy. I want a few little chunks in it, and actually more than a few, but you know it's going to be good. It's going to be good, right? Okay, so I've got that done, and I really think that's all I'm going to do. So let me put that in the sink. And we've got our whipped cream done. Look, can you see the speckles from the vanilla bean paste? That is so good. So I'm going to, let me get another spoon. So what I wanted to do, or what I'm doing, is I'm going to take the whipped cream and I'm going to spoon some of this strawberry and this juice. We're not going to use it all. I don't think we need it all. Hey, what we don't use, we'll put in the refrigerator. Pop can put it on some ice cream, or wouldn't it be good on some pancakes or waffles? So I said I'm not going to use it all. Let's see. I'm just going to fold. I am not even going to totally mix this in. I still want to see some of the white from the whipped cream. I'm going to put a little bit more because I want a few more berries in it. And I'm going to try to drain a little bit of that juice. Can't go wrong with it though. Look here. Now, see? Can you see how it is? And you can still see the cream. Look at here. Now, I have these little small plastic cups, and y'all seen me use these for other things before. Now, look at here what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to pour it, spoon it right into this cup. And looky there. Can you see in there? See how it's not all mixed? Now what I'm going to do, remember the strawberries that we just sliced? I'm going to put a strawberry just right there. I wish I'd left some whole. That would have been pretty, wouldn't it? So, next, let's move these. I'll finish those. I have some vanilla wafers. Now, what I have done before, and I didn't have any this time, is the ladyfinger cookies. You know what I'm talking about, ladyfingers. And not the soft ones like you come around in the bakery, but the cookies, and they're kind of crisp. You can use those or whatever your favorite cookie is, a shortbread if you want to put some in there. And break them up. Look, I'm going to break up just a little bit on top of this. Looky there. Now, that is going to be good, y'all. And if you want, you can take, here's a half of one. Let's put this half of one right here. He's standing up beside that strawberry. What do you think? I think it's going to be good. Let's try it, though. Let's try it. Oh, get some of that cookie in. Let's get a piece of strawberry. Can y'all hear the crunch from the cookie? Oh. Y'all. Now listen. That vanilla that we put in that whipped cream. Oh, it is so delicious. That's a pretty little dessert. You can take, if you have some stemmed glasses, put them in. I've done that before. Put them in the stemmed glasses and serve them at a party. Something like this, if you want to have like a, we got Memorial Day coming up. Then we'll have July 4th coming up. If you want to have something like this, put them in these little cups. Keep them cold in the refrigerator. And then when you're ready to serve, you can carry them out on a tray and let people help themselves. And you've got plastic cups that can be thrown away, and you don't have to worry about them getting broken either. So let's make another one. Now we're making pop one. You can whip your cream up as thick as you want. I try not to over whip mine. And come up here. Pop likes vanilla wafers too. And one reason I got these instead of the ladyfingers, and he likes the ladyfingers, but he really likes vanilla wafers. And I'm going ahead and show you this. I wouldn't put the cookies on too early if you're serving them for a party, because they would get soft. And see, that way you can take your cookies, if you got a broke one like that, put it on the side. Nobody knows it was broke, right? You hid it down in there. So I hope you'll give these a try. And hope it gave you some ideas. You can do blackberries. I've done that. They are absolutely wonderful. Raspberries, blueberries, whatever your favorite fruit is. Do some peaches. Cut them up real small, mash them up, and get a little juice on them, and mix it with your whipped cream. That'd be sort of like a peach ice cream deal. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll think about making it. But please, everybody, we so enjoy having you in our kitchen, and I love having you with me. And I hope you'll come back soon and join me again. Thanks, everybody.